Have you ever wondered which single-player games truly deserve your attention? Get ready for a journey through the world of video games as we reveal 10 titles that are true gems for any solo adventure enthusiast. Forget about generic releases and discover the games that will transform your gaming sessions into epic and unforgettable experiences. First up is Max Payne 3. This is one of those games you must play at least once in your life. Imagine an 80s action movie, packed with gunfire, explosions, and plot twists, but with you in control of it all. Max, our hero, is older and more bitter, yet still driven by that thirst for justice we love. He gets caught up in a complex plot in Brazil, battling his own demons and drug cartels. All of this comes with an engaging narrative and cinematic scenes that make you feel right in the middle of the action. The gameplay in Max Payne 3 is a masterpiece on its own. The famous bullet time, which slows down time while you shoot at enemies, remains one of the most satisfying mechanics in games. It's that sense of power that few games manage to deliver, you know? Rockstar went all out with the details, from the graphics to the bullet physics, making every shootout feel like a destruction choreography. And who doesn't love that adrenaline-pumping soundtrack with each action scene? But Max Payne 3 isn't just about gunfire and adrenaline. It also offers a deep and emotional single-player experience, exploring Max's human and vulnerable side. The narrative is dense, filled with introspective moments and striking dialogues. If you enjoy games with well-crafted stories and complex characters, this is definitely one of the best games for you. And of course, once you dive into Max's world, you'll want to know what other games offer this same intensity. Speaking of which, the next game is Metro Exodus. If you enjoy a good mix of survival and post-apocalyptic narrative, Metro Exodus is a game you need to play. The story follows Artyom and his quest for a better future, away from the dark, radioactive tunnels of the Moscow Metro. The game takes you on an epic journey through a devastated Russia, with landscapes ranging from icy forests to arid deserts, each with its own challenges and dangers. It's like every new environment is a chapter of a book you can't put down. The gameplay in Metro Exodus is immersive and challenging. You'll need to manage your resources carefully, as ammo and air filters are scarce. The game combines tense combat with stealth elements, making you think twice before entering a heavily guarded area. The constant sense of danger is palpable thanks to the meticulous details of the environments and the sound design that makes your heart race with every step. It's one of those games you should play with the lights off and the volume up. And if you think Metro Exodus is impressive, wait until you see what comes next with Stellar Blade. Imagine yourself in a distant future where humanity is on the brink of extinction and you are the last hope. That's the setting in Stellar Blade, one of the games you should play if you're a fan of space adventures. The game puts you in the shoes of a strong and determined protagonist who must face alien enemies and uncover ancient mysteries to save Earth. The narrative is deep and full of twists, keeping you hooked from start to finish. The gameplay in Stellar Blade is a perfect blend of action and strategy. You'll need to master a fluid combat system where every move counts. The battles are intense and require precision and quick reflexes. Additionally, the game features a wide range of weapons and abilities that can be customized to suit your playstyle. It's like piloting a spaceship in a simulator, but with the adrenaline and tension of hand-to-hand combat. The graphics and soundtrack are breathtaking. Each environment is meticulously detailed, from the dark corridors of spaceships to vibrant alien planets. And the music? It enhances the immersion, making you feel every moment of tension and relief. Stellar Blade is one of the best games for those who love an engaging and challenging single-player experience. And if you're already feeling like a space hero, wait until you uncover the dark secrets in Little Nightmares. If you love a game that combines horror and platforming, Little Nightmares is definitely one you need to play. Here, you take on the role of Six, a small girl trapped in a macabre and distorted world, filled with grotesque creatures and sinister environments. The story is intriguing and grabs you from the start, with a sense of mystery and tension that makes you want to know more with every step. The gameplay in Little Nightmares focuses on solving puzzles and escaping deadly dangers. Each level is a work of art, with detailed set design that creates a constant feeling of unease. You'll find yourself fleeing from giant monsters, climbing over enormous furniture, and using the environment to your advantage to survive. It's like being in a nightmare where every move needs to be calculated precisely to avoid a horrific death. The stylized graphics and dark soundtrack perfectly complement the experience. Each environment feels like it's straight out of a grim fairy tale, with lighting and sound effects that heighten the tension. It's a game that not only tests your skills but also stirs your emotions and imagination. And if Little Nightmares already gave you chills, get ready to dive into the frenetic action of Gears of War 5. If you're looking for intense action and an engaging narrative, Gears of War 5 is one of the best games you should play. Continuing the epic saga, you follow Kate Diaz on a personal journey to uncover her roots and face new horrors threatening humanity. The story is packed with thrilling moments and twists, keeping you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. The gameplay in Gears of War 5 is where the magic truly happens. The combat system is dynamic and visceral, with cover mechanics that are a trademark of the series. You'll love the variety of weapons and abilities available, allowing you to customize your playstyle. The battles are frantic, requiring strategy and quick reflexes to survive. And when you're amidst a horde of enemies, your heart races, and every victory feels like an epic achievement. The graphics and soundtrack further elevate the experience. Each environment, from destroyed cities to alien landscapes, is richly detailed, creating an immersive world you won't want to leave. The music and sound effects heighten the tension and excitement of each battle. Gears of War 5 isn't just a game. It's a cinematic experience you need to play to truly appreciate. And speaking of desolate worlds and intense combat, let's take a look at Mad Max. If you're looking for a game that combines open-world exploration with immersive action, Mad Max is a choice you can't miss. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, the game puts you in the role of Max himself, seeking revenge and survival in a devastated land. The story is filled with intriguing characters and challenging missions, keeping you engaged with every step of the journey. The gameplay in Mad Max is an adrenaline rush. Vehicle driving is one of the highlights, with thrilling chases and battles on wheels that are simply fantastic. The hand-to-hand combat system is robust, allowing you to attack and defend fluidly. Encounters with enemies are intense, requiring both strategy and brute force to come out victorious. Each mission adds a new layer of challenge, ensuring the game never gets monotonous. The graphics are stunning, capturing the vast and arid desert landscape in a vibrant and detailed manner. The soundtrack, with its heavy beats and electric riffs, intensifies each moment of action and explosion. Mad Max is one of the best games for those who love high-speed chaos. And if the desert chaos already has you pumped, prepare to dive into an even more gripping story with Alan Wake 2. If you're a fan of mysteries and psychological horror, Alan Wake 2 is one single-player game you won't want to miss. The sequel to the acclaimed Alan Wake takes the narrative to a new level, delving even deeper into the dark and disturbing universe that fans love. Alan, the tormented writer, returns to face new horrors and mysteries while seeking a way out of a literary nightmare turned reality. The gameplay in Alan Wake 2 retains the essence of the original, with a focus on exploring dark environments and solving intriguing puzzles. The blend of psychological suspense and tense action creates a unique atmosphere, where every dark corner might hide something terrifying. The mechanic of using light to combat dark creatures returns, adding a strategic layer to the combat. The sense of vulnerability and the need for planning make every moment a memorable experience. The graphics are impressive, with attention to detail that heightens the sense of horror. The soundtrack and sound effects increase the tension and help build an unsettling atmosphere. Alan Wake 2 is a game that will keep you glued to the screen, trying to unravel every mystery and confront your own fears. And if you're already immersed in suspense, the adventure will only intensify with Dragon's Dogma 2. If you're in search of an epic RPG that combines visceral combat with an engaging narrative, Dragon's Dogma 2 is a must-play. Continuing the journey from the first title, the game transports you to a rich fantasy world where you'll encounter dragons, mages, and monsters of all kinds. The story is compelling and full of twists, keeping you hooked as you explore the vast and detailed world. The gameplay in Dragon's Dogma 2 is a real treat for fans of dynamic combat. The combat system is fluid and offers a variety of fighting styles, from heavy attacks to devastating magic. The ability to climb gigantic monsters is a standout feature, allowing for epic battles that are both challenging and rewarding. And the freedom to customize your character ensures you can shape the experience exactly how you want it. The graphics are impressive, featuring lush landscapes and creature designs that are visually stunning. The soundtrack and sound effects add depth and atmosphere to the world, making each exploration and battle even more immersive. Dragon's Dogma 2 is one of the best games for anyone who loves an action-packed RPG with a great story. And if you're excited about this adventure, get ready to be amazed by Horizon Forbidden West. If you enjoy an open world with a rich narrative and innovative gameplay, Horizon Forbidden West is a game you need to experience. Continuing Aloy's saga, the game takes you to explore a post-apocalyptic future where nature has blended with technology. Aloy faces new threats and uncovers ancient secrets as she travels through stunning and varied landscapes, from tropical beaches to arid deserts. The gameplay in Horizon Forbidden West is an evolution from its predecessor, with an even more refined combat system and a range of new mechanics. The interaction with machines, a central part of the gameplay, has been expanded, allowing you to face a greater variety of enemies and employ different tactics. Additionally, exploration is richer, with a wide range of side activities that keep the game interesting and engaging. The graphics are breathtaking, with a level of detail that makes each environment feel alive and real. The soundtrack and sound effects complement the experience, enhancing the immersion in the world created by Guerrilla Games. Horizon Forbidden West offers a complete and rewarding single-player experience. And while you're exploring the future, get ready to lose yourself in a timeless story with Shadow of the Colossus. If you're looking for a game that blends beauty and emotion in a unique way, Shadow of the Colossus is a title you need to try. This remastered classic takes you to a vast and majestic world where your mission is to defeat giant colossi to revive a loved one. The story is minimalist but full of emotion, leading you to reflect on deep themes while facing these immense creatures. The gameplay is an intriguing mix of exploration and combat. The gameplay centers on climbing the colossi, requiring you to find their weak points and use your ingenuity to defeat them. Each battle is a unique experience, with a sense of grandeur that few games can capture. The combination of puzzle solving and fighting these giants creates an incredible sense of accomplishment. The graphics are stunning, with artistic design that brings to life a world of epic landscapes and imposing colossi. The soundtrack is equally impressive, amplifying the emotion and magnitude of crucial moments. Shadow of the Colossus is an epic and emotional journey that leaves a lasting impression. And if you're ready to continue exploring and discovering new worlds, remember that there are always more adventures and experiences waiting for you. Now that you're acquainted with these incredible single-player games, it's time to dive into this epic journey and experience each adventure they have to offer. Each title on our list brings a unique experience, from intense combat to emotional narratives and vast worlds to explore. So, which of these games will be the next on your must-play list? Want to know more about the best releases, game tips, and detailed reviews? Subscribe to the Play Hunters channel now. By subscribing, you'll ensure you don't miss any updates from the gaming universe and stay on top of everything that's hot in the world of video games. Plus, by turning on notifications, you'll be the first to know about new content that could transform your gaming experience. So, what do you think of the games we featured? Is there a game we didn't mention that you think deserves a spot on our list? Leave your opinion in the comments and share your experiences with us. We're eager to hear what you have to say.